You might be shocked to learn that Rudolph has a rich history. The iconic character of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer first pranced into our hearts in 1939, thanks to Robert L. May, a copywriter at Montgomery Ward. He crafted a charming children's story featuring a young reindeer with a shiny red nose, designed as a promotional giveaway for the holiday season. Just imagine, in its first year alone, over 2.4 million copies of the story were distributed. Rudolph quickly became a holiday favorite, inspiring Gene Autry to record a catchy song in 1949. This tune not only topped the charts, but also firmly placed Rudolph in American culture. In 1964, the reindeer's adventures were brought to life again in a stop-motion animated TV special, capturing hearts across generations. Today, Rudolph stands as a symbol of inclusivity and the spirit of Christmas, reminding us that everyone is special in their own way. Guess what really drives the heaviest building ever? Romania's Palace of the Parliament in Bucharest holds the record as the heaviest building in the world, weighing an astonishing 4 million tons. This colossal structure, built during the regime of Nicolae Ceausescu, showcases not only remarkable architecture, but also immense ambition. Imagine a building made up of over 100 rooms, vast halls, and even an underground bunker. The sheer weight of this palace comes from its extensive use of concrete and marble, with numerous materials sourced from all around Romania. Why such grandiosity? Ceausescu aimed to create a symbol of power and pride for his country, creating a structure that dwarfs most others in size and weight. The palace isn't just a marvel of construction, it also includes stunning decorations and art. Today, it stands as a tourist attraction and a reminder of Romania's complex history. Are you ready to explore its halls? Why did samurai have unique bathroom habits? This ancient warrior class had a fascinating approach to maintaining readiness, even in the most private moments. From a young age, samurai were trained to use the bathroom with one leg out of their pants fully extended. This unusual practice was all about being prepared for sudden attacks, showcasing their relentless focus on vigilance and mobility. Samurai lived in a time when danger could strike at any moment, so taking risks, even while in the restroom, was not an option. Imagine having to constantly be aware of your surroundings, even in such a personal situation. Their rigorous training extended beyond swordplay and strategy. It permeated every aspect of their daily lives. This behind-the-scenes insight into samurai culture reveals how deeply they valued readiness and discipline. It's interesting to consider how such practical habits have shaped their legends and stories over the centuries. So the next time you think of samurai, don't just picture their swords and armor. Remember their unique approach to life's simple necessities. Here's something incredible about gross national happiness. This fascinating concept shifts the focus from just measuring wealth to truly valuing the happiness of citizens. Countries like Bhutan have pioneered this approach, showing that well-being can be a more meaningful indicator of a nation's success than mere economic growth. Gross national happiness considers factors like environmental sustainability, cultural preservation, and mental health, leading to policies that directly impact our daily lives. For instance, a nation prioritizing happiness might invest in public parks, community programs, and healthcare access, creating a happier and healthier society. By emphasizing contentment over accumulating wealth, these countries foster a sense of community and purpose. It's a refreshing perspective that asks us to rethink what really makes a society thrive. Could this idea reshape how we define success in our own lives? This might surprise you. Languages without yes or no. In Latin and Irish, the concepts of affirmation and negation don't rely on the simple words we often use in English. Instead of saying a direct yes or no, speakers use the context of a conversation to convey their agreement or disagreement. For instance, in an Irish conversation, one might simply repeat the verb of the question to indicate a positive response, like saying is in reply to someone asking if they are coming. This way of communicating highlights the richness and complexity of human language, showing that even simple concepts like agreement can be expressed in various creative ways. It also helps to deepen our understanding of how different cultures value context in speech. Isn't it fascinating how languages can differ so much in such fundamental aspects? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Angola's geography fascinates. Angola is a captivating country in southern Africa, known for its unique geographic setup that sets the stage for a rich cultural tapestry and economic potential. Nestled between Namibia to the south, the Republic of Congo to the north, and Zambia to the east, Angola's borders create a confluence of diverse cultures and vibrant trade, enriching the lives of its people. However, the allure of Angola doesn't stop there. To the west, the country offers access to the stunning Atlantic Ocean, where breathtaking coastal views and gorgeous beaches invite both tourists and locals to explore. This picturesque coastline is not only a feast for the eyes, but also a crucial artery for maritime trade, positioning Angola as a key player in regional shipping routes. Moreover, this geographical advantage boosts Angola's economy by contributing to its rich natural resources, including valuable oil and minerals. The interplay of land and sea presents Angola with both challenges and opportunities, shaping its identity and future. So, whether you're a history buff, a geography enthusiast, or simply in search of stunning vistas, Angola's unique borders and coastline undoubtedly offer something exciting to discover. Here's a wild fact about Kenan Thompson's SNL stand. In 2013, Kenan Thompson, a beloved cast member of Saturday Night Live, made a bold move that sparked conversations about representation in comedy. Thompson, who had been playing various characters, including black women, decided to step back from these roles. His reasoning? He wanted to see more authentic representation on the show, emphasizing the need for black women to be hired to fill those roles. This powerful statement highlighted the ongoing issues of diversity and inclusion in television. By advocating for more black women to join the cast, Thompson not only challenged SNL to reflect a wider range of voices, but also pushed the boundaries of what representation means in comedy. His stand encouraged discussions in Hollywood about how important it is to include diverse perspectives, paving the way for future generations of performers. Could this be the turning point for more inclusive casting in comedy? Believe it or not, the tongue is one of a kind. It holds a unique title, as it is the only muscle in the human body connected at just one end. This characteristic allows the tongue to move freely, facilitating functions like speaking, tasting, and swallowing. Unlike other muscles that have attachments at both ends, the tongue's distinct structure gives it incredible versatility. Made of a group of muscles working together, it can stretch, curl, and twist in ways that are essential for forming words and enjoying different flavors. The tongue's surface is covered with tiny bumps called papillae, which house taste buds, making it key to our sense of taste. Isn't it fascinating how such a small organ plays such a big role in our daily lives? The tongue also helps with oral hygiene by pushing food around and clearing away debris. It's a vital player in our digestive system too. So next time you enjoy a delicious meal or share a laugh, remember the amazing muscle that makes it all possible. Did you know a beetle conquered Antarctica? In 1963, a remarkable Volkswagen Beetle named Boko was donated to embark on an epic adventure as the first car to reach the icy continent. This iconic vehicle wasn't just any car. It demonstrated incredible durability, navigating through some of the harshest conditions on Earth. Boko faced bone-chilling temperatures plummeting to a staggering negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit and gusty winds reaching up to 93 miles per hour. Imagine a small car like a Beetle braving the frozen wilderness, standing strong against forces that would make most vehicles shiver in fear. The trip showcased not only the Beetle's resilience, but also human ingenuity and spirit, proving that even the most unlikely machines can conquer extreme environments. This daring journey opened the door for future automotive exploration in unforgiving terrains and left a lasting legacy in both Antarctic history and automotive design. How amazing is it that a tiny car can achieve such monumental feats? You won't believe this about Napoleon's secret code. Napoleon Bonaparte was not only a military genius, but also an innovator in communication. During his campaigns, he developed a touch-based code that allowed his soldiers to communicate silently at night. This method was crucial for maintaining stealth during raids and movements, ensuring that messages could be exchanged without alerting the enemy. The fascinating twist? This touch-based system laid the groundwork for what would later become Braille, the reading and writing system for the visually impaired. Napoleon's military innovation didn't just aid his troops, it opened doors for countless people in society who needed accessible communication tools. Today we see how a simple idea born from the battlefield transformed the way millions engage with the world around them. Who knew a historical figure like Napoleon could inspire such a vital advancement in accessibility? Meet the dog who mapped South Korea's streets. This unexpected furball became a social media sensation after it followed a mapping service operator during a routine mapping mission in the bustling city. While the operator captured images of the streets for digital maps, this friendly canine happily trotted alongside, appearing in countless photos. The dog, which many locals affectionately named Dogi, added an element of fun to the usually technical process of mapping. It wasn't just about transforming the landscape. Dogi's antics brought joy and surprise to residents who spotted its adorable face tucked into various street scenes. As the operator continued their journey, Dogi seemed to relish the adventure, bringing smiles to everyone who encountered them. The adorable companionship sparked discussions online about community spirit, the joy of unexpected friendships, and the love that pets can bring into our lives. This delightful story reminds us that even during technical tasks, there's always room for a little joy and spontaneity. Could this charming dog become the new mascot of urban mapping? Have you ever wondered why sumo wrestlers can't drive? In Japan, the traditions of sumo wrestling are rich and fascinating, but there's one unusual rule that stands out. Professional sumo wrestlers are not allowed to drive cars or motorcycles. This regulation stems from safety concerns related to their size. Sumo wrestlers, often weighing over 300 pounds, find it challenging to fit comfortably in standard vehicles. Moreover, their weight makes them more susceptible to severe injuries during accidents. Imagine a small car trying to navigate city streets with a wrestler inside. There's bound to be trouble. Instead of driving, these athletes typically rely on public transportation or are chauffeured. This unique rule also reflects the cultural respect for their roles as athletes and public figures, as they engage in their training while maintaining safety on the roads. Sumo wrestling is not just a sport, it's a lifestyle that entails many fascinating customs. Is it really true that Bridgemanite dominates Earth makeup? Absolutely. Bridgemanite is the most abundant mineral on our planet, making up about 93% of the lower mantle. This fascinating mineral forms under immense pressure and high temperatures deep within Earth, conditions that do not exist at the surface. Imagine trying to create a perfect crystal in a cozy room. Those specific conditions aren't just hard to replicate, they're impossible. When scientists bring Bridgemanite samples to the surface, they change form and cannot retain their original structure. This makes studying them tricky, yet researchers use advanced techniques to learn about this elusive mineral's properties and role in Earth's geology. Understanding Bridgemanite helps us unlock secrets about tectonic activity and even the composition of our planet's deep layers. Next time you think of Earth, remember that this powerful mineral is quietly holding the larger mantle together. Experience El Salvador's fiery tradition at the Fireball Festival. This lively celebration honors the eruption of the El Playón volcano from 1658, a pivotal event in the country's history. Each year, locals gather to participate in this century-old festival, where they hurl fireballs made from tightly wrapped rags soaked in flammable liquids at each other. It may sound wild, but this exciting practice isn't just for fun. It's steeped in culture and community spirit. Participants wear protective gear, and the atmosphere is charged with excitement and laughter as people dodge and throw fiery projectiles. The festival typically takes place in December and attracts crowds who come to witness the action and enjoy the vibrant local food and music. The Fireball Festival serves as a reminder of the volcanic activity that shaped the region, while fostering a sense of camaraderie among villagers. So if you're ever in El Salvador, don't miss this unforgettable event that showcases bravery, tradition, and a bit of pyrotechnic flair. Guess what really drives Peculiar People Day? January 10th is all about celebrating the unique quirks that make individuals special. This fun and lighthearted holiday encourages everyone to embrace their eccentricities, from odd hobbies to unusual fashion choices. It's a reminder that being different is something to be proud of, not hidden away. You might meet someone who collects rubber ducks, or a person who sings in the shower like it's a concert. Peculiar People Day invites us to appreciate what sets us apart and inspires creativity. Have you ever had a quirky idea that made people laugh or scratch their heads? By honoring those who embrace their individuality, we foster a sense of community and acceptance. So whether you proudly wear mismatched socks or have an unusual talent, celebrate your unique self and encourage others to join you. Why not spread the joy of being peculiar today? Let's uncover the truth about peach fuzz. Pantone has chosen Pantone 1323. Peach fuzz is the color of the year for 2024, and this warm hue is already creating a buzz. Symbolizing a deep desire for human connection, peach fuzz embodies modern elegance, inviting us to embrace warmth and closeness in our lives. This delightful peachy tone is expected to inspire trends in fashion, interior design, and even digital media, making it a vibrant choice that brightens up our surroundings. Imagine cozy spaces decked out in this gentle shade or stylish outfits that evoke a sense of friendliness. The popularity of peach fuzz suggests that in a world often filled with cool tones and stark contrasts, there's a refreshing call for softness and intimacy. It's a color that encourages togetherness and warmth, perfect for both personal and communal spaces. Are you ready to see how peach fuzz will influence your favorite trends in the coming year? Can you believe how Admiral Nelson returned home? After his death in the dramatic Battle of Trafalgar in 1805, Admiral Horatio Nelson was given an unusual farewell. To preserve his body for the journey back to England, officials placed him in a barrel filled with cognac. This remarkable choice allowed his body to be preserved during the long sea voyage. The Battle of Trafalgar was a crucial naval engagement where Nelson led the British fleet to victory against the combined French and Spanish forces. His heroic actions made him a celebrated figure in British history, and the manner of his return only added to his legendary status. When the ship arrived back in England, crowds gathered to pay their respects, and Nelson was granted a state funeral. The tale of him traveling in a cognac barrel may sound strange, but it highlights both the traditions of the time and the respect held for great leaders. What do you think about this quirky piece of military history? Guess what makes Libya's flag so unique? For many years, Libya's flag was the only national flag in the world that featured a solid green design with absolutely no symbols or emblems. Adopted in 1977, this strikingly simple flag represented the country under the rule of Muammar Gaddafi, who believed in the power of minimalism. Unlike other flags rich in colors and symbols that reflect cultural or historical significance, Libya's flag stood out for its bold choice of a single color. This simplicity aimed to represent unity in the Islamic faith, but also sparked conversations around nationalism and identity. Over the years, many have wondered why Libya opted for such an uncomplicated flag, especially when most other nations incorporate intricate designs or historical references. However, after Gaddafi was overthrown in 2011, Libya reverted to earlier flags that better represented its diverse heritage. The evolution of Libya's flag showcases how symbols often carry deep meanings and can change with the times. What's your favorite national flag and why? Let's uncover the truth about Yúzcar's Blue Village. In 2011, the charming village of Yúzcar in Malaga transformed into a vibrant blue wonderland to promote the movie The Smurfs. This unique marketing strategy not only attracted attention, but also turned the village into a tourist hotspot. Imagine walking through a place where every house, street, and corner glimmers in shades of blue. Residents who initially painted their homes as part of a promotional event found that the eye-catching color brought visitors from all over the world. As a result, Yúzcar decided to maintain its blue hue, making it a symbol of creativity and community spirit. The locals embraced this transformation, welcoming tourists who come to explore their picturesque streets and snap photos with the adorable Smurf statues scattered throughout the village. This delightful tradition has continued, blending marketing and local culture in a way that surprises and delights everyone who visits. So if you ever find yourself in Spain, why not check out the mesmerizing blue houses of Yúzcar? What if I told you there's a secret to living longer? One fascinating method is called haruhachi bunmei, a traditional Japanese practice encouraging people to eat until they are only 80% full. This approach is not just about portion control. It promotes mindfulness and helps individuals connect more deeply with their eating habits. Studies suggest that sticking to this principle can lead to a lower body mass index and even contribute to a longer life. A prime example is Jiramun Kimura, recognized as the world's oldest man, who credited his remarkable longevity partly to this diet. By eating less and savoring each bite, you may find not just physical benefits, but a greater appreciation for your meals. So could this simple yet powerful practice be a key to healthier living? Explore how tuning into hunger cues can transform your relationship with food and support your wellness journey. Here's a wild fact about armadillos and ecosystems. Did you know that these unique creatures might play an important role in maintaining ecological balance? Armadillos are not just intriguing for their armored shells, they also contribute to their environments in surprising ways. For instance, their digging habits help aerate the soil, improving its quality and allowing plants to thrive. By turning over the soil, they also help with nutrient recycling, which supports the growth of various plant species. In habitats where armadillos roam, you might find that their presence promotes a healthier ecosystem overall. This relationship is particularly significant in regions like Gusta, where the balance of flora and fauna is crucial. Their activities may even provide benefits for other wildlife by creating spaces for burrowing animals and new plant growth. Isn't it amazing how one small animal can have such a big impact on the environment? Turns out the truth is that Tolkien loved languages. J.R.R. Tolkien, the brilliant mind behind classics like The Lord of the Rings, saw languages as the heart of his storytelling. He didn't just create tales, he invented entire languages first, crafting stories around them. This means that the intricate dialogues and rich cultures in his works, such as Elvish and Dwarvish, came alive because of the languages he meticulously designed. Each linguistic feature influenced the world building, making Middle-earth feel uniquely alive. For example, Tolkien's fascination with Old English inspired the language of Rohan, while Finnish played a significant role in shaping the sound of Quenya, one of the Elvish tongues. This passion for language isn't just a quirky detail, it's the very foundation of his creative genius. By prioritizing languages in his writing process, Tolkien invited readers to explore a more immersive and enchanting universe. Did you ever think about how a love for language can bring stories to life like this? Did you know albatrosses choose same-sex partners? Recent observations reveal that some albatrosses engage in lifelong same-sex partnerships. One breeding colony even reported that a remarkable 31% of the pairs were female. These loving partnerships go beyond mere companionship. They play a significant role in raising chicks. Both partners share responsibilities, from building nests to feeding the little ones, showcasing how nature embraces diverse behaviors that enhance the chances of survival. By collaborating, these albatross couples ensure their offspring thrive in the challenging environment of the ocean. This phenomenon challenges traditional views on relationships and highlights the rich tapestry of life in the animal kingdom. It's fascinating to see how love and cooperation can take many forms, leading to stronger family units in the wild. This behavior not only enriches the social dynamics among albatrosses, but also invites us to reconsider our understanding of relationships in the natural world. How many other species might be exhibiting similar behaviors we have yet to discover? Did you know that black diamond apples are a luxury treat? These unique fruits, also known as huanu, are a sight to behold, thanks to their vibrant purple skin and smooth texture. Grown in the remote Ningxi region of Tibet, they are a rare find, cultivated through special grafting techniques perfected by local farmers. This careful process not only enhances their flavor, but also contributes to their striking appearance. Imagine biting into one of these beauties. The taste is said to be deliciously sweet, making them irresistible. However, due to their scarcity, black diamond apples can cost up to $7 each, making them a special indulgence. For those looking to experience something extraordinary, these apples promise a unique flavor journey. Have you ever tasted a fruit that felt like a luxury? Did you know that the Lumaku light cube transforms spaces? This amazing interactive projector is equipped with motion sensors that allow it to project stunning images onto any surface, instantly creating an art gallery vibe in your home or workplace. Imagine walking into a room and suddenly seeing vibrant landscapes, classic paintings, or even your own photos lighting up the walls. The Lumaku light cube isn't just about decoration. It invites creativity and interaction, making it ideal for parties, gatherings, or simply relaxing at home. You can easily switch themes and styles, allowing you to match the ambiance to any occasion. Whether you want a calming atmosphere or a lively setting, this projector can help you achieve just that. Plus, it's user-friendly, making it accessible for people of all ages. Ready to turn your everyday spaces into a masterpiece? Prepare to be amazed by Rocinha favela's vibrant life. This fascinating community in Rio de Janeiro is the largest favela in Brazil, housing over 56,000 residents. With its narrow, winding streets and colorful stacked houses, Rocinha creates an intriguing maze that captures the attention of many visitors. Beyond its size, Rocinha is alive with culture, featuring bustling markets, art murals, and amazing local cuisine. Residents often display remarkable creativity through street art that tells powerful stories about their lives. While Rocinha faces challenges like inadequate infrastructure and social inequality, its spirited community continues to thrive. You'll find children playing football, vendors selling delicious snacks, and families gathering to share meals, showcasing a strong sense of togetherness. Exploring this vibrant favela offers not just a glimpse into a unique lifestyle, but also highlights the resilience and energy of its people. How can you resist discovering such an extraordinary place? Meet the tiny Patudigua spider found in Colombia. This remarkable little creature holds the title for the smallest known spider species, with its females measuring a mere 0.3 inches wide, smaller than a sesame seed. Can you imagine something so tiny? Discovered nestled in the lush forests of Colombia, the Patudigua showcases the incredible diversity of life in our world. Despite their minuscule size, these spiders are a vital part of the ecosystem, preying on tiny insects and helping to control their populations. Their extraordinary dimensions highlight the adaptability of life as it finds ways to thrive in various environments. Researchers continue to study such species to understand better how they survive and interact within their habitats. So the next time you see a sesame seed, remember that somewhere in Colombia, there's a spider so small it could easily hide behind it. Isn't nature fascinating? Believe it or not, atoms are mostly empty space. This surprising fact reveals how much of our physical world is filled with nothingness. Atoms, the building blocks of everything around us, consist of a nucleus surrounded by electrons. If you could somehow compress the entirety of a human being by removing all the empty space within their atoms, that person would shrink to a size smaller than a grain of salt. This astonishing idea highlights just how much the matter we see is actually just space. The nucleus, made up of protons and neutrons, is tiny compared to the overall size of the atom because the electrons orbit far away from it. This emptiness accounts for why solid objects can feel so solid, yet contain so much nothingness. So the next time you marvel at the solidity of your surroundings, remember that they are, in reality, mostly invisible gaps. Isn't that mind-boggling? Believe it or not, a cat called 911 for help. In a remarkable story of bravery and intelligence, a cat named Tommy saved his owner Gary when he fell from his wheelchair. Gary had trained Tommy to dial 911 in emergencies, but never expected his beloved pet would actually do it. One day, as Gary struggled after an unexpected fall, Tommy sprang into action. The clever feline jumped onto the kitchen counter and used the phone to call for assistance. Miraculously, the 911 operator received the call, and they quickly dispatched help to Gary's location. Thanks to Tommy's quick thinking and training, Gary received the medical assistance he needed. This heartwarming tale showcases not just the bond between humans and animals, but also highlights the incredible abilities animals can have when it comes to recognizing danger and helping their owners. Who knew a cat could be such a hero? Have you ever wondered why millipedes start legless? Millipedes are fascinating creatures that begin their life as tiny, legless larvae called ovoids. These little larvae are soft, white, and blind, living in the soil as they grow. As they mature, something incredible happens. They undergo a series of molts. During these molting stages, they develop their signature body segments and legs, which set them apart from other arthropods like spiders and insects. Each molt adds more segments and legs, allowing them to become the familiar, many-legged wigglers we often see. This gradual transformation is essential for their survival, as it helps them adapt to their environment and find food. So next time you see a millipede crawling along, remember that it has come a long way from its humble beginnings as a little blind larva. Isn't nature fascinating? Is it really true that Leva almost won Le Mans solo? In 1952, Pierre Leva stunned the motorsport world by attempting to conquer the iconic 24 Hours of Le Mans all by himself. Picture this. He led the race by an impressive 4 laps with just over an hour left on the clock. Leva was on the brink of making history as the first and only driver to win the grueling endurance race solo, a feat that would have shocked fans and competitors alike. Unfortunately, as the finish line drew near, disaster struck. His engine faltered due to a broken connecting rod, and his dreams of victory slipped away in an instant. Leva's courageous effort remains a legendary tale in racing history, showcasing not just skill and determination, but also the unpredictable nature of motorsport. Every fan of racing knows how quickly everything can change on the track. Can you imagine the heartbreak of coming so close to victory? Prepare to be amazed by a Chernobyl hero. On April 26, 1986, a catastrophic nuclear disaster unfolded at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine, and one of the first responders was firefighter Vladimir Provik. He rushed to contain the blaze, unaware of the extreme danger awaiting him. The intense radiation levels were off the charts, and despite the risks, he braved the situation to help save lives. Tragically, his heroism came with a heavy cost. The radiation exposure altered his eye color from brown to blue, a striking and eerie reminder of his ordeal. Just 15 days after that fateful day, Vladimir succumbed to severe radiation poisoning, illustrating the perilous conditions faced by those who respond to nuclear emergencies. His sacrifice exemplifies the bravery of first responders who put their lives on the line in dire situations. Today, let us remember not only the disaster, but also the courageous individuals like Provik, who faced unimaginable risks to protect others. What can we learn from their heroism? Here's something incredible about hot air balloons. Hot air balloons float high in the sky, and their secret lies in the science of density. You see, when air gets heated, it becomes less dense than the cooler air around it. This means that when the air inside a hot air balloon is warmed up by a flame, it expands and rises, creating a buoyant lift that helps the balloon ascend. This enchanting phenomenon is what allows people to soar above beautiful landscapes, taking in breathtaking views. The process is quite simple. A burner heats the air in the large fabric envelope of the balloon, and as the hot air rises, it lifts the entire balloon with it. Pilots can control their altitude by adjusting the temperature of the air inside the balloon. Cooling it down makes it descend, while heating it up makes it rise. Next time you see a colorful balloon floating against the sky, remember the fascinating dance between hot and cold air that makes it possible. Guess what really drives Thomas Edison's inventions? It might surprise you to learn that the famous inventor of the light bulb had a fear of the dark. This fear shaped his curiosity and persistence in creating new technologies that would illuminate lives. Edison was born in 1847, and during his childhood, he often found the dark overwhelming. Rather than let this anxiety hold him back, he channeled it into his innovative spirit. His quest for making light more accessible led to incredible achievements, including the creation of the practical incandescent light bulb. This invention transformed how we live, work, and play, making nighttime as bright as day. Edison's fear became a powerful motivator, proving how personal challenges can drive us to innovate and change the world. So the next time you flick on a light switch, remember that a man who feared the dark brought that brightness into your life. Meet the brave boy who stood up for justice. In 1955, a courageous 6-year-old boy named Michael became an unlikely hero when he witnessed a farmer threatening a woman. Instead of running away or hiding, Michael decided to step in and defend her. For an astonishing 45 minutes, he engaged in a struggle with the farmer, trying to protect the woman and keep her safe. Despite being so young, Michael showed incredible bravery and determination in a situation that many adults might fear. Eventually, he managed to find an adult nearby, calling for help and ensuring the woman's safety. This remarkable act of bravery didn't just highlight Michael's character. It also served as a powerful reminder that even the youngest among us can stand up against injustice. His story inspires us to think about what we might do in similar circumstances and reminds us of the importance of standing up for others, no matter how daunting the challenge seems. What would you do in a situation like that? Can you believe this gaming statistic? It's surprising that around 1/3 of the games purchased on Steam, a popular digital gaming platform, never get played by the buyers. This might sound shocking to passionate gamers who eagerly await the latest releases. Steam hosts thousands of games, making it easy for players to buy games on sale, often resulting in impulse purchases. The thrill of owning a game can lead to buying more than one can realistically play. Additionally, some players purchase games with the intention of playing later, but simply forget about them over time. Another reason could be the overwhelming choice. With so many options, people might feel lost and end up playing only a few favorites. This pattern raises interesting discussions about consumer habits in the gaming industry. Why buy a game you won't play? Could it be that the excitement of adding to a digital library is just as fulfilling as actually playing? This phenomenon highlights the complexity of our relationships with digital content and the psychology behind why we buy. Bali monkeys are crafty thieves. These clever little creatures have developed a knack for swiping cameras and cell phones from unsuspecting tourists. It's not just mischief. The monkeys have created a unique form of wild bartering. When they snatch your belongings, they often don't just scamper away, but instead hold on to them until you offer them a tasty snack in return. Imagine standing there feeling bewildered as a monkey casually dangles your phone, waiting for you to present a treat. This amusing behavior has become a popular highlight for visitors, who often share stories and photos of their encounters. But be careful. While their antics are entertaining, it's important to respect these animals and their habitat. Feeding them too much or too frequently can lead to dependence on humans. So the next time you're in Bali, keep your belongings close and your snacks ready. Who knows what might happen? Did you know Avengers headquarters has a real-life cousin? The stunning structure that serves as the Avengers headquarters in the Marvel Universe is inspired by the sleek design of the Porsche headquarters located in Atlanta, Georgia. This iconic building first appeared in the film Captain America: Civil War, where it showcases the innovative and cutting-edge essence of the superheroes that populate the Marvel world. The architects behind this ambitious design wanted to embody the same spirit of creativity and forward-thinking found in Porsche vehicles. Just like the superheroes who gather within its walls, the building stands as a symbol of strength, teamwork, and excellence. With its modern aesthetic and impressive layout, both the Avengers headquarters and the Porsche headquarters challenge the limits of architectural design. So next time you watch a Marvel movie, remember that some of that superhero magic is grounded in the real world. Did you know wombats have a clever defense? These adorable creatures from Australia have a fascinating way to protect themselves from predators. When faced with danger, wombats employ their tough and reinforced rear to block the entrances of their burrows. This unique strategy not only serves as an excellent barrier against threats, but also helps them escape into their underground homes where they feel safest. Wombats can dig extensive tunnels, which provide shelter from the harsh Australian elements and their natural enemies. Their solid backs and compact size make them well equipped for this method of self-defense. If a predator tries to chase a wombat, the little marsupial can simply retreat into its burrow, leaving the potential danger outside. The next time you think of wombats, remember how innovation in nature gives them an edge to survive in the wild. Is it really true that toilets can talk to us? A groundbreaking toilet recently unveiled at CES introduces a new level of convenience and technology to our bathrooms. This futuristic toilet can respond to voice commands, interacting seamlessly with popular smart home assistants like Alexa and Google. Imagine walking into your bathroom and having the lid automatically lift as you approach, or asking your toilet to start the cleaning process with just your voice. It also comes equipped with a bidet function that gently cleans you, warm air drying for comfort, and UV light disinfection to keep everything hygienic. The hands-free design makes it perfect for those looking to upgrade their bathroom experience while maintaining cleanliness. No more reaching for knobs or controls. This innovative toilet demonstrates how even everyday tasks can be enhanced by modern technology, putting a new spin on traditional bathroom routines. Are you ready to embrace the future of personal hygiene? This might surprise you. The Liberty Bell's famous crack. The Liberty Bell, a symbol of American independence, cracked for the first time in 1752, just after it arrived in Philadelphia to announce the opening of the Pennsylvania State House. Instead of being thrown away, the bell was recast, showcasing resilience and creativity. The second casting resulted in a bell that rang strong and proud, yet it still bore a distinctive crack. Over time, this crack turned into a cherished feature, symbolizing the imperfections in our quest for freedom and justice. The bell has since become an iconic emblem of liberty, representing not just the American Revolution, but also the ongoing pursuit of equality. People from all over the world visit the Liberty Bell Center in Philadelphia to marvel at this historical artifact and reflect on the enduring values it represents. Can you imagine a symbol of freedom so resilient? What if I told you lobsters communicate with urine? These fascinating creatures boast unique vesicles located right behind their eyes. These vesicles contain special fluids that lobsters use in their social interactions. When it's time to establish territory or attract a mate, lobsters spray urine from these vesicles to send signals to one another. The chemical composition of the urine conveys important information, letting other lobsters know about their readiness to mate or that a certain area is claimed. This method of communication might seem strange to us, but in the underwater world, it works like a charm. By releasing specific chemicals, lobsters can effectively broadcast messages over distances, ensuring their social needs are met. So, next time you think about lobsters, remember it's not just about the tasty meat. They have complex social lives too. Who knew these crustaceans had such intriguing ways of connecting? Is it really true that a white giraffe exists? Yes, indeed, this rare animal was spotted in Africa and is a true marvel known for its striking appearance. Unlike albinism, which causes a complete lack of pigmentation, this white giraffe suffers from a condition called leucism. This unique condition leads to a partial loss of color in its skin while leaving its beautiful eyes unaffected. Unfortunately, such rare creatures can become targets for poachers, driven by their unusual looks. To protect this amazing animal, conservationists have taken action by fitting it with a GPS tracker. This allows experts to monitor its movements in the wild, helping ensure its safety from threats. The white giraffe is not just a stunning sight, but also a symbol of the importance of wildlife conservation. How can we help more animals like this survive and thrive? What happens when Uranus's day gets longer? Scientists recently discovered that Uranus is experiencing a slight lengthening of its day, but it's not because the planet is slowing down. Instead, this intriguing change is attributed to complex gravitational interactions and shifts in its atmosphere. Uranus, known for its peculiar tilted rotation, spins on its axis much like a perfectly balanced bowling ball, which adds to its unique character among the planets. Just like Earth, Uranus has natural variations caused by its own atmospheric dynamics and the gravitational pull from its many moons. These adjustments can create subtle changes in its rotation speed over time. So while Uranus might seem to have a longer day, the rhythm of its dance through space remains mostly unchanged. Isn't it fascinating how celestial mechanics can influence a planet's rotation like this? What if I told you McDonald's serves spaghetti in the Philippines? This exciting twist on the classic fast food menu showcases how local cultures can influence even the most recognizable brands. In the Philippines, customers can indulge in a special offering that often comes with juicy fried chicken. This unique dish reflects the Filipinos' love for sweet flavors, as the spaghetti is topped with a rich, sweet tomato sauce, making it distinctly different from the Italian version. Families often gather to enjoy this combination, especially during celebrations and special occasions. The blend of flavors and textures in this meal makes it a beloved favorite among locals and tourists alike. It's fascinating to see how McDonald's adapts its menu to cater to regional tastes, proving that even a global chain can embrace local cuisine. Next time you're in the Philippines, don't miss the chance to try this delicious spaghetti dish that brings a taste of home to a globally recognized brand. Isn't it amazing how food can connect cultures? Can you imagine that your brain can reshape itself? Neuroplasticity is the remarkable ability of the brain to reorganize and form new neural connections throughout your life. This adaptability plays a crucial role, especially when individuals suffer from brain injuries. For instance, if someone loses the ability to speak due to a stroke, other areas of the brain can step in to help regain communication skills. It's like having a backup system ready to support you when needed. Studies on neuroplasticity show that our brains are not static. They change in response to learning, experiences, and recovery from trauma. Engaging in activities like puzzles, learning a new language, or even meditation can promote these changes. So the next time you challenge your brain, remember that you are actively contributing to its ongoing transformation and resilience. Isn't it incredible how our brains work to adapt and heal? Did you know about aviation history's surprising connections? In 1888, a group of pioneering individuals came together to not only establish the National Geographic Society, but also to lay the groundwork for an organization focused on aeronautical research and aircraft construction. This fascinating intersection of interests highlights the diverse passions of early innovators. The National Geographic Society aimed to increase geographical knowledge and appreciation of the world, often through captivating explorations and stunning visuals, while their interest in aviation hinted at an ambitious desire to conquer the skies. This dual commitment led to advancements in both geography and aviation, revealing how interconnected fields of study can inspire one another. So when you think of the soaring heights of today's aviation technology, remember its roots intertwined with the spirit of exploration fostered by the founders of National Geographic. Their legacy encourages curiosity and innovation, challenging future generations to push the boundaries of what we know and dream about. What will be the next big leap in exploration? Why exactly do banana plants confuse so many people? These remarkable plants often get mistaken for trees, but they are actually giant herbs. Banana plants can grow up to an impressive 20 feet in just 1 year, making them some of the fastest growing plants on the planet. Unlike trees, which have solid wood stems, banana plants have thick stems made up of tightly packed overlapping leaves. This unique structure gives them their distinctive look. Interestingly, each banana plant only produces fruit once in its lifetime. After it bears bananas, the plant withers away, but don't worry, a new shoot emerges from the base, ready to continue the cycle. This means each banana plant plays a vital role in the garden, contributing to the lushness and sustainability of its environment. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as a banana can hold such incredible secrets? What if I told you yogurt boosts gut health? Yogurt is more than just a tasty snack. It's a powerhouse of digestive benefits. Many yogurts contain live cultures packed with probiotics, the friendly bacteria that support a balanced gut. These probiotics can help with digestion, promoting a healthier digestive system overall. However, it's crucial to be picky when choosing yogurt. Not all yogurts are created equal. Some are loaded with added sugars or toppings that can undermine their health benefits. To truly reap the rewards, look for plain yogurt that explicitly mentions live active cultures on the label. By skipping sugary varieties, you can enjoy yogurt's natural flavor while boosting your gut health. Incorporating yogurt into your daily routine might even help with digestion-related issues like bloating and discomfort. So next time you're in the dairy aisle, remember to check those labels. Opt for varieties that fully support your health goals. Your gut will thank you later. This might surprise you. Yao Ming's incredible height. Standing at a staggering 7 feet 7 inches, Yao Ming holds the title of the tallest player in NBA history. This towering giant wasn't originally from the US, but hails from Romania. Drafted by the Washington Bullets in 1993, Yao quickly became a household name and a basketball sensation. His unique combination of skill, height, and agility allowed him to dominate on the court and mesmerize fans worldwide. Yao's impact extended beyond basketball. He also starred in the film My Giant, showcasing his versatility as both an athlete and an entertainer. Throughout his career, he broke records and changed perceptions of what a basketball player could be. Yao's influence continues to echo through the NBA, inspiring future generations of players, especially those from around the world. His journey from Romania to basketball stardom is a testament to hard work and perseverance. Don't you think it's fascinating how one person can redefine an entire sport? Unbelievable creatures live in the Morsk region's mist. The miniature tamandua, a fascinating tree dweller, thrives high among the canopies. This tiny version of the anteater is not just cute, it's also an incredible example of adaptation. Its small size allows it to blend seamlessly into the dense foliage, making it a challenge for observers to spot. With a diet primarily consisting of ants and termites, the tamandua plays a crucial role in its ecosystem, helping control insect populations. Its long tongue, extending up to 16 inches, lets it reach into tricky spots, making feeding a breeze despite its compact size. While many are unaware of these elusive animals, their presence plays a vital role in the health of the Morsk region's forests. So if you ever find yourself wandering through this misty haven, keep your eyes peeled. You might just catch a glimpse of these incredible creatures. Did you know Oregon grows nearly all our hazelnuts? This incredible state produces a whopping 99% of the hazelnuts in the United States, thanks to its perfect climate and the rich soil of the Willamette Valley. Known locally as filberts, these nuts play a vital role in Oregon's agriculture. They are not just delicious but also celebrated at various festivals throughout the state, bringing communities together to indulge in everything hazelnut. From tantalizing pralines to creamy spreads and the famous Nutella, hazelnuts are a key ingredient in many treats we love. This heavy production not only supports local farmers, but also showcases Oregon's agricultural excellence. So the next time you enjoy a hazelnut delight, remember that it likely came from this beautiful region. What other amazing facts do you know about Oregon's agricultural wonders? Is it really true that curtains shape privacy laws? In the early 20th century, curtains took on a whole new role as symbols of privacy. As cities grew and more people lived in close quarters, the need for personal space became paramount. This led some countries to draft regulations on how and when curtains could be used in public areas, emphasizing the importance of privacy in everyday life. Meanwhile, glass bottles, which date back to around 1500 BC, have also evolved significantly. Initially crafted by hand for storing precious perfumes and medicines, they have become a critical part of our daily lives. Today, the exciting news is that glass bottles are 100% recyclable. They can be reused over and over without losing their quality. This means that not only do they serve their purpose well, but they also help protect our environment by reducing waste. Isn't it fascinating how such simple items have such a big impact? Ever thought about why some waters glow blue? In certain magical spots like Mosquito Bay in Puerto Rico, a fascinating phenomenon called bioluminescence brings the water to life at night. This glowing spectacle is due to tiny marine microorganisms known as dinoflagellates. These organisms produce light through a chemical reaction, which they often use as a defense mechanism against predators. When the water is disturbed, like when fish swim through or when a paddle strokes the surface, these dinoflagellates light up, creating a breathtaking display of blue light. Imagine walking along the shore and seeing bright trails shimmering in the water. It's like nature's very own light show. Other places across the globe, such as the Bahamas and Vietnam, also showcase this stunning bioluminescence, attracting tourists and adventurers alike. So next time you hear about glowing waters, you'll know it's not magic, it's science. Prepare to be amazed by wild facts. From legendary creatures like Bigfoot to the mind-blowing mysteries of scientific phenomena, this video is a treasure trove of entertainment. Imagine basking in quirky tales of mythical beings that have captured human imagination for centuries. Some cultures believe in fascinating stories about creatures like the chupacabra or the Loch Ness Monster, which spark curiosity and ignite the spirit of adventure. But it doesn't stop there. The video also delves into astonishing scientific facts that might leave you scratching your head in disbelief. Did you know that octopuses have 3 hearts, or that honey never spoils? Each wild fact, whether rooted in folklore or scientific marvel, unfolds a story that captivates viewers and keeps them coming back for more. By the end, viewers won't just be informed, they'll be inspired, questioning the boundaries of reality and myth alike. Ready to dive into this whirlwind of wild knowledge? You won't believe this about online cheese sales. According to the Center for Retail Research, cheese has topped the charts as the most commonly purchased food item online. This reveals just how much people adore cheese as a versatile ingredient and a tasty snack across the globe. Whether it's creamy mozzarella melting on pizza, sharp cheddar gracing a burger, or pungent blue cheese crumbled on salads, cheese adds unique flavor and texture to countless dishes. The rise in online grocery shopping has made it easier for cheese lovers to explore a wide array of options, from artisanal cheeses to everyday staples, without stepping out of their homes. With delivery services expanding and specialty cheese shops offering their products online, it's clear why cheese has captured the hearts and taste buds of so many. So the next time you indulge in your favorite cheese, remember, you're not alone. Millions are ordering it online too. Can you imagine that Pepsi tried to give away a jet? In 1996, Pepsi launched a wild promotional campaign that offered a fighter jet to anyone who collected 7 million Pepsi points. Sounds crazy, right? But one determined individual, John Leonard, took this challenge seriously. He started gathering Pepsi points from bottles and even spent $700 to buy the remaining points he needed. By the time he reached his goal, he was excited to claim his prize. However, Pepsi didn't take the promotion seriously. They called it a joke, claiming no one would actually collect that many points. Disappointed, Leonard decided to fight back, filing a lawsuit for the jet. Unfortunately for him, a court ruled in favor of Pepsi, stating that it was clearly a joke and not a legitimate offer. This bizarre case has now become an intriguing part of marketing history, raising questions about advertising, consumer expectations, and what really counts as a promotion. Can you imagine that king cobras aren't true cobras? While they share the name, the king cobra, scientifically known as Ophiophagus hanna, is unique. It is the only member of its genus, which sets it apart from the true cobras that belong to the genus Naja. This fascinating creature earns its reputation as the world's longest venomous snake, reaching lengths of up to 18 feet. But what truly defines the king cobra is its incredible diet. It specializes in hunting and consuming other snakes, including various cobra species. With its highly neurotoxic venom, a king cobra can immobilize its prey quickly. These snakes can be found in diverse habitats across Southeast Asia, often living near forests or in densely vegetated areas. Despite their fearsome reputation, king cobras are shy and will often avoid human contact. Isn't it amazing how nature creates such unique animals? Prepare to be amazed by starling murmurations. These stunning aerial displays are a remarkable sight, showcasing how thousands of starlings move in perfect harmony. When a flock takes to the sky, each bird instinctively reacts to the movements of its neighbors, creating intricate patterns that can dance, twist, and swirl through the air. What's fascinating is that there is no leader directing this aerial ballet. Rather, it's a brilliant example of collective behavior. Scientists believe this coordination helps the flock evade predators and navigate their surroundings more effectively. As they flock together, the starlings form dazzling shapes that can appear like a living cloud, capturing the imagination of anyone watching. So next time you see a group of starlings in flight, take a moment to appreciate the beauty of these murmurations and the clever teamwork of nature at play. Why exactly does Beppu's hot spring water soothe so deeply? The hot springs in Beppu, Japan, boast water temperatures ranging from 39 to 42 degrees Celsius, perfect for a calming soak. These natural heaters are rich in minerals like sulfur, which is believed to have healing properties. When you dip into these therapeutic waters, your body relaxes and stress melts away. The unique blend of minerals not only eases muscle tension, but may also promote better skin health. Many visitors flock to Beppu, drawn to its numerous onsens or hot spring baths, where they can enjoy a stunning view of the surrounding landscape while soaking. Each spring offers a distinct experience, from indoor baths to outdoor pools surrounded by nature. It's no wonder Beppu has earned a reputation as a top-tier destination for rejuvenation. Whether you're looking for relief after a long day or simply want to relax, these hot springs might be the perfect getaway. What drove an Egyptian pilot to crash his plane? In 1999, an act of revenge led to a catastrophic event that shocked the world. The Egyptian pilot, motivated by personal grievances, deliberately crashed his aircraft, resulting in the heartbreaking loss of 217 lives, including passengers and crew members. The tragedy occurred during a flight operated by Egypt Air, which was on its way from New York City to Cairo. Investigators found that the pilot had been struggling with emotional and psychological issues, which contributed to his distressing decision to endanger so many lives. The crash raised serious questions about airline safety protocols, mental health screening for pilots, and the support available for airline professionals facing personal challenges. In the aftermath, regulatory agencies worldwide began to reconsider how they evaluate pilots, aiming to prevent such tragedies from occurring again. The incident remains a poignant reminder of the fragile nature of life and the immense responsibility that comes with piloting an aircraft. Could better mental health resources have made a difference? Most people don't know this, but trees have internal clocks. Researchers in Finland discovered that birch trees exhibit fascinating biological rhythms that mirror our own. Using advanced infrared technology, they observed how these trees droop during the night and gently lift their branches before sunrise, even when no light is present. This rhythmic behavior indicates that trees aren't just reacting to the changing light of day. They possess an internal clock similar to what humans have. It's a striking revelation about plant life, suggesting that trees have their own daily routines and awareness of time. These internal rhythms help them manage processes like photosynthesis, growth, and even the timing of leaf falling. Understanding this can deepen our appreciation for trees and their role in the ecosystem. So the next time you see a tree, remember that it's not just standing still, it's living by a schedule of its own. Discover the surprising challenge of escalators in Cameroon. The installation of escalators in cities like Douala marked a big step forward in urban development, but not everyone was ready for this modern convenience. Many locals had never encountered escalators before, making their first rides an adventure filled with uncertainties. Each day, at least 20 accidents were reported, often involving minor falls as people adapted to the moving steps. For some, the thrill of being carried upward quickly turned into a battle against gravity. This phenomenon reveals something important. While technology can leap ahead, people sometimes need time to catch up. The experience has sparked conversations about safety and education, as locals and authorities work together to create awareness and training for smoother rides. Ultimately, this highlights how innovation impacts everyday life and the importance of understanding technology before we embrace it fully. Why are delivery robots taking over Tokyo's sidewalks? In the bustling streets of Tokyo, you might encounter friendly delivery robots crafted by Karkens and Mitsubishi Electric zipping along the sidewalks. These innovative machines, standing just over 2 feet tall, are designed to carry up to 44 pounds, making them perfect for transporting food right to your doorstep. As they glide steadily through the city, these robots showcase the future of convenience, proving that technology can simplify our busy lives. Imagine ordering a meal from your favorite restaurant and having it delivered by a small, autonomous helper. In a world where instant gratification is king, these robots help reduce the workload for businesses while serving customers with speed and efficiency. Their ability to navigate bustling streets and busy sidewalks not only enhances deliveries, but also reflects Tokyo's forward-thinking approach to urban mobility. Will this trend spread to other cities around the globe, or will it remain a unique feature of Japan's fast-paced lifestyle? Have you tried the Queen of Fruits yet? The mangosteen, often called the Queen of Fruits, is a tropical delight that boasts a striking purple rind and succulent white flesh. This exotic fruit offers a flavor experience unlike any other, marrying sweetness with a hint of tangy acidity. Each bite transports you to a tropical paradise. Not only is it delicious, but the mangosteen is also packed with health benefits. It is rich in vitamin C, which is essential for a strong immune system, and it contains powerful antioxidants that help protect your body from harmful free radicals. Antioxidants are important for maintaining overall health and can even contribute to a more youthful appearance. Many people enjoy mangosteen fresh, but it can also be found in juices, desserts, and jams. So if you're looking to spice up your fruit game and enjoy something nutritious, give mangosteen a try. What flavors will you experience when you taste this royal fruit? Prepare to be amazed by reindeer and magical mushrooms. Did you know that certain mushrooms in the Northern Hemisphere can make you see things that aren't really there? These mushrooms, known for their powerful hallucinogenic properties, are ingested by reindeer without any harmful effects. It turns out that reindeer have a special way of filtering out the toxins found in these fungi, allowing only the mind-altering compounds to remain in their systems. Intriguingly, their urine contains these psychoactive elements, and some cultures have discovered that drinking reindeer urine can produce similar hallucinogenic experiences. This fascinating relationship between reindeer and these mushrooms showcases nature's incredible adaptability. So the next time you think about nature's wonders, remember that even reindeer can partake in their own incredible adventures, right through their unique diet. Did you know Gangkhar Puensum is unclimbed? This breathtaking mountain in Bhutan stands tall at 24,136 feet, making it the highest peak on Earth that has yet to be conquered by climbers. The reason for this incredible feat remains unique. Climbing is prohibited due to the spiritual beliefs cherished by the Bhutanese people. They view mountaintops as sacred homes for deities, and respecting these beliefs is a significant part of their culture. The Bhutanese government actively enforces this climbing ban, and mountaineers around the world honor this tradition, recognizing the importance of preserving these sacred sites. Consequently, Gangkhar Puensum symbolizes not just a challenging peak to scale, but also a deep respect for nature and a commitment to cultural preservation. This makes it a remarkable testament to the rich spiritual landscape of Bhutan. Isn't it fascinating how nature and culture intertwine so poignantly? Prepare to be amazed by Space Shuttle Endeavour's history. In 1999, the Space Shuttle Endeavour achieved a remarkable feat by manually docking with the International Space Station, ISS. This impressive maneuver marked a significant milestone in space exploration, as it was the final manual docking conducted before automated systems took over. The process required the skilled astronauts aboard Endeavour to carefully pilot the shuttle into position, showcasing their training and precision. Manual docking demanded a deep understanding of the intricate mechanics involved and an ability to respond to the dynamic environment of space. After this event, the reliance on automated docking systems became the new standard, allowing for safer and more efficient operations in orbit. This transition reflects the incredible advancements in technology, which have greatly enhanced our ability to explore the cosmos. Can you imagine navigating a spacecraft by hand among the stars? Believe it or not, Justin Bieber started on YouTube. At just 13 years old, this pop sensation was discovered by talent manager Scooter Braun while he was posting videos on the platform. Young fans around the world were captivated by his voice, leading to a record deal that changed his life forever. In 2009, he dropped his debut single, One Time, and his first album, My World. These releases quickly made him a household name, and his catchy tunes quickly made their way into playlists everywhere. But it didn't stop there. Bieber is known for constantly evolving his music style, blending genres like R&B, pop, and electronic, which keeps his fan base excited and engaged. Over the years, he has released numerous hits, collaborated with other big names, and even won several prestigious awards. His ability to adapt artistically ensures that he stays relevant in the ever-changing music industry. So how did a teenager with a simple YouTube account become an icon? It's a fascinating journey of talent, opportunity, and growth. Can you imagine that the ISS shines so bright? The International Space Station, ISS, is the third brightest object in our night sky, outshined only by the sun and the moon. Orbiting Earth at around 28,000 kilometers per hour, it whizzes past our planet, making it an incredible sight to see. If you're lucky, you might catch a glimpse as it streaks across the sky, appearing as a bright dot moving smoothly without blinking. The best times to spot the ISS are right before sunrise or just after sunset when sunlight reflects off its solar panels and modules. This amazing spacecraft is a floating science lab where astronauts conduct experiments that benefit life on Earth and explore future space endeavors. Next time you're stargazing, keep an eye out for this marvel. Have you ever seen it gliding through the night sky? Did you know Cards Against Humanity bought an island? In a surprising and creative move, the popular card game company acquired an actual island in Maine to help protect local wildlife. Named Hawaii 2, this quirky venture aims to promote conservation and environmental awareness. The island, measuring about 12 acres, serves as a sanctuary for various animal species, ensuring they have a safe habitat away from urban developments. Cards Against Humanity is known for its unconventional marketing strategies and donations, and this purchase is a fascinating extension of their commitment to social causes. By turning the island into a wildlife refuge, they are not only entertaining, but also enlightening their fans about the importance of preservation. So while players joke about absurd scenarios in the game, the company is taking real action to help nature thrive. Isn't it amazing how a game can connect people to conservation efforts? Here's a wild fact about elephants. These magnificent creatures are not just known for their size, but also for their strong emotional memories and tight-knit family bonds. Elephants form close relationships with their family members, which can often last a lifetime. When an elephant loses a family member, it can show signs of mourning that are truly touching. They might stay near the body for days, gently touching the bones with their trunks. What's even more remarkable is that elephants sometimes revisit the bones of their deceased relatives long after their passing, a behavior that demonstrates their capacity for grief and remembrance. This unique way of mourning highlights the depth of their social connections and emotional intelligence, making them one of the most empathetic animals on the planet. Isn't it fascinating how they honor their loved ones? This might surprise you. White tigers aren't a separate species. White tigers are fascinating animals, showcasing a rare genetic mutation that leads to their stunning white fur. You might think they represent a unique subspecies in the tiger family, but that's not the case. In reality, white tigers are Bengal or Siberian tigers that have inherited a recessive gene, impacting their fur pigmentation. This genetic quirk means that the striking white coat, which often has black or dark brown stripes, can appear in tiger litters when both parents carry the gene. In the wild, these tigers are incredibly rare. Their unique coloring makes them more visible to predators and less effective hunters, which is why they are seldom seen in their natural habitat. Sadly, the allure of their beauty has led to breeding programs in captivity, raising concerns about genetic health and ethical considerations. As you learn about these majestic creatures, keep in mind that white tigers are more than just a pretty sight. They're a vivid reminder of nature's diversity and the importance of preserving their wild cousins. Believe it or not, the sun is massive enough to fit Earth's. Did you know that the sun is so gigantic that it could hold about 1.3 million Earths within its enormous volume? Just picture it. Our planet is a tiny speck compared to the fiery ball of gas that powers life on Earth. The sun's diameter is about 864,000 miles, which is roughly 109 times wider than Earth. This immense size means its gravitational pull is incredibly strong, keeping all of the planets in our solar system, including Earth, in orbit around it. If you could somehow shrink Earth and drop it into the sun, it would be like tossing a marble into a massive arena. The sun's sheer size and weight create the heat and energy we rely on, making it a true giant in our solar system. Isn't it fascinating to think about how such a colossal star sustains life on our small blue planet? Did you know the origin of Guinness World Records? It all started in 1954 when Sir Hugh Beaver found himself in a lively debate at a pub about the fastest game bird in Europe. To settle such arguments and provide a fun source of facts, he came up with the idea for a book. Sir Hugh hired twin journalists, Norris and Ross McWhirter, to gather information and facts from all over the world. Soon after its release, the first edition of Guinness World Records flew off the shelves and became a bestseller. This unique book not only entertained readers, but also settled countless disputes about who or what holds a record. Today, it features an enormous range of achievements, from the tallest person to the most tattoos on a single person, making it a fascinating reference for trivia lovers everywhere. Who would have thought a bar debate could lead to such a global phenomenon? Discover the record-breaking paper airplane launch in Arizona. In 2012, a massive paper airplane, measuring an incredible 45 feet long, took to the skies in Arizona. This impressive feat used reinforced cardboard to not only ensure the plane's strength, but also to improve its aerodynamics. Engineers and enthusiasts gathered to witness this unique launch, showcasing how creativity and engineering skills combined can produce astonishing results. The airplane wasn't just about size, it also demonstrated principles of flight, like lift and drag, which are essential in aviation. Making a paper airplane might sound simple, but engineering one that can actually fly at such a scale is a different story. This launch highlighted how playful experimentation can lead to remarkable achievements and inspire future generations of builders and dreamers. Can you imagine what other incredible projects engineers will come up with next? Did you know about the fascinating vampire deer? The water deer, often called the vampire deer because of its sharp fangs, is an intriguing antlerless species that calls China home. This unique mammal thrives in forested and humid regions across China and Korea, where it navigates the lush landscapes with its remarkable adaptations. However, today, the water deer faces a critically endangered status, largely due to habitat loss and a significant decline in its population. This decline is alarming, as these deer play a vital role in their ecosystem. The vampire deer stands out not just for its distinctive fangs, reminiscent of something out of a fantasy novel, but also for its gentle demeanor despite its fierce appearance. Conservation efforts are crucial to protect this remarkable species and its habitat. Without immediate action, we may lose this extraordinary animal forever. So next time you hear about a vampire deer, remember how special it is and why we should all care about its survival. Prepare to be amazed by this tax evader's tricks. For 2 whole decades, one man cleverly dodged his tax responsibilities by pretending to be mentally ill. This extraordinary deception was so convincing that he managed to trick not only friends and family, but also trained psychiatrists who fell for his bizarre behaviors and wild claims. He would exhibit odd mannerisms and make unusual assertions, which painted a picture of someone genuinely struggling with mental health issues. While many might assume the act of evading taxes would be straightforward, this case highlights the intricate ways people can manipulate perceptions to their advantage. The lengths to which he went raised questions about the effectiveness of the diagnostic processes in mental health and how society can overlook red flags when deception is at play. How can we become more aware of such complex behaviors in our communities? Why exactly does the Dvorak keyboard outperform QWERTY? This fascinating layout, patented by August Dvorak, has sparked considerable debate about typing efficiency. A study conducted by the U.S. Navy suggested that the Dvorak design could boost typing speed and reduce finger fatigue. Unlike QWERTY, where letters are arranged based on typewriter mechanics, Dvorak focuses on minimizing finger movement. For instance, the most frequently used letters are placed conveniently under the strongest fingers. When people switch to Dvorak, many report typing faster and feeling less strain after long sessions. This keyboard layout not only aims to improve speed, but also enhance overall comfort. Could this innovation be the future of typing, especially for those who spend hours at the keyboard? With its unique design and the backing of scientific studies, the Dvorak keyboard might just change how we think about our daily interaction with technology. You won't believe this about tug-of-war. Once a beloved Olympic sport, tug-of-war featured teams battling it out in a test of sheer strength and teamwork. From 1900 to 1920, this unique competition had athletes from various nations pulling on opposite ends of a heavy rope, aiming to drag the opposing team across a designated line. Picture the excitement as competitors strained with all their might, every muscle flexed, and crowds cheering for their favorites. The teams had to strategize, work together, and time their efforts perfectly to secure victory, making it more than just a display of physical power. It emphasized unity and cooperation. Although it was eventually dropped from the Olympic Games, tug-of-war remains a popular event in many local and international competitions, challenging participants to push their limits and strengthen their bonds. Wouldn't it be amazing to see tug-of-war make a comeback in the Olympics? You might be surprised by winter's icy highways. In regions like Siberia, Canada, and Alaska, extreme winter conditions create natural roads on frozen lakes and rivers. These icy highways allow people to transport equipment and connect isolated communities, proving essential for survival and trade. As temperatures plummet, the water's surface freezes thick enough to support vehicles, transforming empty expanses into bustling routes. These winter roads play a crucial role, enabling delivery of goods like food and fuel when traditional roads are snowbound. Imagine driving across a frozen lake surrounded by stunning snowy landscapes. However, these icy trails aren't without risks. It's vital for travelers to check ice thickness and weather conditions. This unique blend of nature and necessity showcases human ingenuity in adapting to extreme climates, making life a little easier during the coldest months. Have you ever seen a frozen lake turned into a highway? Did you know outer space is extremely cold? The temperature in outer space averages around 454.75 degrees Fahrenheit, which is incredibly close to what scientists call absolute zero. Absolute zero, defined as 0 Kelvin or 273.15 degrees Celsius, represents the theoretical point where all molecular motion stops. Imagine a place so chilly that it pushes the boundaries of what we think about temperature. This frigid environment exists in the vast emptiness beyond our planet, where there is very little matter and therefore almost no heat. Space isn't uniformly cold everywhere, as areas near stars or other celestial bodies can be warmer, but the general emptiness of space leads to such extreme cold. This stark contrast in temperature raises fascinating questions about how life could exist beyond Earth. Scientists study these conditions when investigating the potential for life on other planets and moons, like Europa or Titan, which might harbor warmth below their icy surfaces. Isn't it mind-blowing to think that while we shiver at winter's chill, outer space is much colder? Did you know male sea dragons carry their babies? Unlike many animals where females take on the role of nurturing offspring, male sea dragons break the mold. In these fascinating creatures, it's the male that incubates the eggs. After the female lays her eggs, she places them onto a special area on the male's abdomen, where they attach securely. The male sea dragon then takes responsibility for protecting the eggs, keeping them safe until they hatch. This unique reproductive strategy is reminiscent of seahorses, where males also play a critical role in caring and caring for the young. This remarkable process doesn't just highlight the diversity of parenting in nature, but also showcases the incredible adaptations of these ocean dwellers. By taking on this role, male sea dragons help ensure the survival of their species. Isn't it amazing how different life can be in the underwater world? Guess what really drives presidential burials? Andrew Johnson, the 17th President of the United States, made a unique request for his burial. When he died on July 31, 1875, he wanted to be laid to rest with a copy of the U.S. Constitution and under an American flag. This choice reflects his deep commitment to American values and the democratic principles the Constitution embodies. Johnson, who was a key figure during the Reconstruction era, believed that these items symbolized his dedication to the nation and its governance. His burial site serves as a poignant reminder of his presidency and the turbulent times he faced. Even in death, Johnson wanted to highlight the importance of the Constitution in shaping America's future. Today, visitors to his grave can appreciate not just a historical figure, but the enduring legacy of the ideals he cherished. What might future leaders wish to include in their own burials? Recycled shoes made from ocean plastic? In 2017, a company took a bold step to tackle ocean pollution by selling over 1 million pairs of shoes made from recycled ocean plastic. Each pair of these innovative shoes used 11 plastic bottles, showcasing how discarded materials can be transformed into something useful. This initiative highlights the brand's strong commitment to sustainability and the fight against plastic waste. The idea is not just about creating stylish footwear. It's a message urging us all to rethink how we view waste. By recycling plastic that might otherwise end up harming marine life, the company not only provides consumers with trendy shoes, but also raises awareness of the broader issue of pollution. It's a win-win situation. Stylish, comfortable shoes in a cleaner environment. Every step taken in these shoes symbolizes a step toward a more sustainable planet. So next time you lace up, remember that each pair could help keep our oceans cleaner and reduce plastic waste. Isn't it amazing how something as simple as a pair of shoes can make a difference?